ReefBum is sponsored by Bulk Reef Supply and Ecotech Marine.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. So before I get into this video, I wanted to say thank you for tuning in and checking out the channel. And if you wanted to help support the channel, I do sell a bunch of SPS frags and the equipment that I use on my tanks on my website, reefbum.com, so go check it out. I'm actually redesigning the website, which should launch next week. It's going to be a much better user experience, so please check it out. All right, so today's video and an update on the Peninsula tank. It's been about 3.5 months since I last did an update on this tank, and things are continuing to go really, really well. The biofilm and red turf algae has seemed to recede, and I did use Brightwell's Razor. I've been using MB7, Brightwell's MB7, which does help with red algae, so perhaps those have helped, but that situation is certainly improving. But the story of this video is the incredible growth that I've been getting with my SPS. So I kind of wanted to take you through some specific examples of what I've been seeing. And I started planting frags in this tank, I don't know, about 8-9 months ago. So what you're going to see here are the growth of these corals for the last almost 4 months, not even 4 months. It's about 3.5 months. So I am just really thrilled with this. So first up is this Walt Disney, and this was one of the first frags I planted in this tank. And as you can see, it's starting to sprout a whole bunch of multiple branches, so it's doing really, really well. Next up is the Sanjay Leprechaun's beard, and man, this thing has just been growing like crazy. Some amazing, amazing growth. Next, we've got the TSA Bill Murray. Phenomenal growth on this, and I just love this table. Next is the Worldwide Corals Cookie Monster. It has gotten much bigger, super bright green. Next up is the Reef Raft Unknown, and if anybody knows the name of this coral, please let me know, but I just love this piece. It's grown substantially, it's pink, it's a table, beautiful piece. Next we've got the TSA Fruity Pebbles. Amazing growth on this gorgeous red table. Then I've also got this TSA Princess Peach, and it's really starting to take off. You can see a whole bunch of nubs that are starting to form on this piece, so I'm really looking forward to seeing this thing grow out. Next is this PC Rainbow. I've never had a PC Rainbow before, and man, this thing is bright red, and it's just growing like a weed for me. Another red table, I forgot the name on this one, but again, it's just really starting to take off and crust very well at the base. Worldwide Corals Blueberry Fields. It's a bonsai acro. I love bonsais, and it's really taken off. All right, next is the ACI Cherry Pie Millie, and the growth on this piece has just exploded. I love Millies. It's pink. It's going to be a gorgeous piece when it becomes a full colony, but it's well on its way. The Rocky Mountain Frags Break Out Your Wallet Millie. That's an interesting name. Love the piece also, and it's really starting to do very well. This is a Sunset Montipora, and just look how much it's encrusted in the 3.5 months since I last shot this video. This is a really cool piece, one of my favorites, the Battle Corals Joker 2.0. Man, look at the growth on this thing, just amazing. Jason Fox Homewrecker. Again, this was one of the first frags that I had planted in this tank, and it's certainly grown a lot in the 3.5 months time span here. This is a Jackson's Rainbow Tenuous frag. Again, I also planted this originally in the tank, and it's starting to really take root and crust, and now it's starting to sprout out a couple of branches. I also want to show you guys the Jackson's Rainbow Tenuous Colony that I put in the tank. I think it's grown substantially in terms of sprouting more branches on this colony. So I'm super stoked with the progress of this tank. at this point. Very happy with the GHL Mitras. The LEDs are just been amazing. I guess you'd call me a convert in terms of going from metal halides to LEDs, but yeah, the performance of these lights have been fantastic. The one issue that I still have been running into with this tank are frags falling off the rock. So as I mentioned in the last update, I had this biofilm that I thought was not giving a solid bond between the frags and the rock, and frags were falling off. Well, it's still happening, even to well-encrusted pieces, believe it or not. I've just never seen anything like this happen before. It's never happened to me. So I'm been trying a whole bunch of different two-part epoxies, putties, super glues. I'm open to ideas. And the other thing I'm dealing with is the bubble algae issue. It's I don't think it's gotten any worse. Maybe it's gotten a little bit better. I'm using the Brite Clean, and I think it is helping out. So I don't know, it just doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. It's not doing any harm. So yeah, not a big deal in my eyes. So that'll do it for this video. I want to thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Later.
We'll be right back.